Hello, my name's Larry Hussey. This is a live stream I'm recording. And so my brands are Drug Force and Xerox Animated Cooking Show. And I want both of them to become TV cartoons someday. I want both of them to grow up like Pinocchio and become real TV cartoons someday. So I'm also a consumer news reporter because I have always been fascinated by consumer news, Consumer Reports magazine, consumer shows on TV, consumer segments on TV and on local TV, on local news, consumer segments on local news. And so I enjoy bringing it to you. Today is another consumer news tip. And also, I also like being a daring reporter, reporting things other people won't report. Okay? You know, a little bit of a courageous reporter reporting little things that, other reporters might not report. Excuse me. So, recently, I took advantage of a $5 sushi day on DoorDash, basically. $5 sushi day on DoorDash, delivering from a supermarket that was having $5 sushi day. And DoorDash kept upselling me, of course, saying you could save, $3 if you spend 12 more bucks. See, it's just like their ad, you could save $3 if you spend 15, just like their ad. It's funny. Um, Incidentally, that ad for DoorDash with the super rich guy, he's actually a comedian, and I haven't seen his regular comedy, but he's actually a comedian, an up and coming rising star comedian. Actually, anyway, I like to do a few asides before I get to the heart of the story. Now, I was adding three more $5 sushi plates to save more, adding more to save more, just the way the commercial says, and and because it was $5 sushi day, and I only like cooked sushi. I don't like raw sushi. Okay, that makes that definitely doesn't that makes definitely makes it so I'm not a sushi lover, doesn't it? But I like to have sushi once in a while because it's different. Okay, but I don't want to spend too much, so I don't go to a so I don't usually go to a restaurant. I don't usually go to a restaurant. I might go to a sushi bar, as in alcohol bar, but I'm not going to get one of those big, huge sushi plates. But So I added three more, there's one that's spicy. I want that. I don't like wasabi spicy, but I like regular American spicy, hot chili spicy. So I said, oh, spicy, that one. And then I ordered it, and then, oh, it's salmon. And salmon is raw in sushi. If you order salmon from sushi, it's raw, right? And the FDA does not recommend eating raw salmon. No, 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 no. The Food and Drug Administration does not recommend eating raw salmon, okay? And so I was like, oh, what am I going to do? So obviously, what I did is I ate those things last. And when they came up a few days later, because the reason I was stocking up was to put them in the fridge and eat them later. That's what I do. That's how I use DoorDash, basically, as buying groceries for later. That's how I try to use DoorDash. So so when it came up, I was like, well, I need to heat up this salmon, so I'm gonna make salmon soup. I'm gonna make salmon sushi soup. Okay. So I took this is gonna horrify Japanese people, okay? I took the plate of salmon sushi and I put it in a soup pot. And I boiled it up with water and I boiled it gloriously into salmon sushi soup. And it smelled like cooked salmon, and the salmon was cooked salmon, and it was a salmon rice soup, basically. After, it was salmon rice soup, and with the sushi ingredients, it was very coagulant. And so it was a hearty soup because it wasn't watery at all. It was very coagulant, and so it wasn't watery at all. And so a sushi soup is a very gummy rice rice gluten rich soup. It's not a big portion. It's not a big portion unless you add something else like spaghetti sauce or something like. Unless you add some sort of spaghetti sauce or something, or broth, or some kind of broth. I'm not into broth, but you could add a broth. But anyway, I just talked to a friend this morning, and she said, in Japan, if you talk about eating sushi, you get hit in the face. What? What? She said, yeah. If you talk about heating sushi at all, you get hit in the face, and I'm not going to demonstrate that. I'm not. So, um, I was looking at this. Oh, yeah, I see. Okay, I like this painting benefits from different perspectives and different lighting. So, yeah, she said, you get hit in the face just for mentioning the idea of heating sushi. Well, to me, that means making it healthier. Unless there's no raw ingredients in it at all, to me that means making it healthier. Making it healthier is what it means. If you're cooking the salmon or cooking the tuna, it means making it healthier. Now, obviously, you can buy a can of tuna for $1, so there's a price thing there. So obviously, heating tuna ruins the value of, or heating sushi ruins the value of sushi. Eating the tuna in the sushi ruins the value of the sushi. But you shouldn't hit people in the face. What are you doing? Food should be something you can talk about with other people, and you don't have to worry about them hitting you in the face, okay? Religion and politics are two topics that are well known to be topics that will get you hit in the face, okay? Not in America. We just yell and walk away, but yeah, no, I mean, we know, I mean, religion, politics, whatever, those are subjects that will get people angry. Okay. Those are the subjects that we know will get people angry, but not food. Food should be a topic that you can talk about. Tempura slap. Hey, it's Superman. Superfan. That's Superman. Hey, it's Superfan. Cool. Yeah. So yeah. No, tempura is cooked. Is cooked. You're confusing the issue. Oh no. You're confusing the issue. But anyway, the food should be something you can talk about and get people interested in it and be like, "Oh, you do that? Yeah, I do that." And then you should be able to talk about. And here in America, we have one whole channel that does nothing but food all day long, and they really do nothing but food all day long, really. And Japan would actually be amazed at that because nonfiction food shows are not allowed either. Nonfiction food shows are not allowed in Japan. And that's why Iron Chef is fiction, and that's why food anime is fiction. And that's why I broke the rules when I made Drug Force Yakuza Aiga short film. I made a, that wasn't a food film. No, that was because you're not supposed to do a Yakuza anime. That was the other thing. Xerox animated cooking show. So I mean, that's technically fiction too. So I really haven't broken those rules. But anyway, my call to action is in Japan, stop hitting people if they talk about heating up sushi in a sushi soup or microwaving sushi or just boiling it up in a sushi soup. Because if it's raw fish, those people are talking about making it safer to eat. And our U.S. Food and Drug Administration would agree. Heating sushi up because it has raw salmon in it, the way I did, is A-OK with the Food and Drug Administration. Okay? So please stop doing it in Japan. This has been your 10-minute break. Have a good day.